I wanted to talk about Muhammad marrying Aisha.
The Book of Marriage. Now, notice the grade. It says Sahih, Volume 4, Book 26, Hadith 3380. Read it for us.
It was narrated by Aisha. So Aisha herself narrated it. All right. So personal testimony. The Messenger of Allah, referring to Muhammad, married me when I was 6 and consummated the marriage with me when I was 9, and I used to play with dolls.
That's how young she was.
Oh my gosh. So I've heard quite a few Muslims go, oh, well, she was at the age of maturity.
No, she wasn't.
There's no way.
Not only that, Islam forbids having images like dolls. But if you read it, when Muhammad took her to the house to then have sex with her, she was playing with dolls. Why? Because the Muslims say because she was premature, hadn't reached puberty, she was allowed to play with dolls. It's when she reached puberty she had to stop. Now they said that she stopped playing with dolls at Khaybar. She was around 14 years old when she reached puberty. So according to the Muslims, she hadn't reached puberty till she was 14.
And where is that?
That's in Ibn Hajar al-Asqalani, his commentary on Bukhari, Fath al-Bari, page 143, volume 13. He's explaining why she was allowed to play with dolls when dolls' images are forbidden. He's one of their greatest scholars, brother.
I used to play with the dolls in the presence of the Prophet, and my girlfriends also used to play with me. When Allah's apostle used to enter, they used to hide themselves, but the Prophet would call them to join and play with me. The commentary says the playing with the dolls and similar images is forbidden, but it was allowed for Aisha at the time as she was a little girl, not yet reached the age of puberty.
And I quote Ibn Hajar, who's being cited by Bin Bas. He's explaining that Ibn Hajar says that Aisha stopped playing with dolls at Khaybar. Why? Because at Khaybar is when she reached puberty, and she was 14 years old. That means they're telling you she didn't reach puberty until she was 14.
Wow.
So when they say she reached puberty, they're lying to you. And besides, even let's say, for argument's sake, she reached puberty, how does that make her psychologically and physiologically ready to have a 54-year-old man old enough to be her great-grandfather? If you actually look at it, because they get married young. Let's say Muhammad was married at 15. He had a kid. So 15, he had a kid. 30, he's got a grandkid. 45, he can have a great-grandkid. He's 54. He's old enough to be your great-grandfather. So this shows you how sick, demonic, and wicked these people are that would justify and defend this perverted practice.